While economic times are tough for many, there is a bright spot.
Charitable giving in our state is on the uptick. CBS 17's Russ Bowen joining us with a look at one reason the trend is better than the year before.
Yeah, hey guys. Well, Hurricane Helene had a major impact on charitable giving and whether or how much individuals or businesses were able to give just after the storm. But things have certainly changed dramatically since then. We found out this morning that number has gotten much better. North Carolina Secretary of State Elaine Marshall announced this morning that the last fiscal year saw $48 million in charitable giving, which is a $21 million increase than the fiscal year before. There was also a large increase in the overall net that charities raised after administrative costs. I recently sat down with Secretary Marshall, who explained why that is, as well as something that is new in this year's report.
What we always like to look at is how much actually goes to administrative costs and how much goes to the charity itself. And North Carolina in the last couple of years has gotten better about the amount going to the charity. That's one of my goals, and we do that from coaching people on contracting so that they know what to ask for and can work a sharper deal with their fundraiser people. There are entities that you wouldn't think are really charitable solicitation. For example, Raleigh and other towns or counties have economic development groups that raise money. Basically, they have to raise money from power companies and merchants and things like that to run their economic development foundation.
So guys, as an example, 4 economic development organizations raised $10.8 million.
And they make those figures available to the public as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And how about, Russ, this report, does it include what people give to places of worship and to schools?
Yeah, so this does include certain things specifically. Let me get the list here for you. So the report only includes organizations that use professional fundraiser, pay their officers, or raise more than $50,000 a year, right? So if you give to places of worship or schools, for example, for an unsolicited donation to a charity, that is not included in the report. So, you know, plenty of people write a check for $25, $50, that sort of thing. That's not included in this. So if you think about it, the number is probably even much higher than what we're seeing here. But these are folks who have to register, and that number comes into the Secretary of State's office.
Interesting.
You know, at the end of the day, I mean, I always say the generosity of people is always impressive, no matter how tough times might be.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Russ, thanks.
You bet.